What's up, everybody? It's Chase here from Film Fanatic Productions. Thank you all so much for coming to my channel today. I want to wish you all a happy October. Yes, we are now in officially fall and the spooky season, so I hope you all are having a great October so far. And today here on the channel, we have a very special announcement. So, I'm sure many of you guys know, next Monday, so a week from when this is premiering, is October 16th, which is the 100th anniversary officially that the Walt Disney Company was founded in. And since we have a little of a break here at the UNC School of Arts, I thought we might put in a mega production for you guys first, that celebration of Disney's 100th anniversary. So all this week we will be watching 5 different Disney classic movies. Yes, 5 different ones. I've never done 5 consecutive videos in a week. And then we'll do one more on the Monday afterwards. So today we'll be doing the 3 Caballeros. Then Tuesday we'll be doing Make My Music. Wednesday will be Fancy and Free. Melody Time will be on Thursday, and on Friday, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. And then we will be taking our 12th video at that point will be Cinderella. Yes, Cinderella, the original one from 1950. That one will premiere on October 16th, the 100th anniversary day of Walt Disney. So very exciting times here at Film Fanatic Productions, and I thought might as well give you guys a little bit of a treat. So, like I said earlier, today we'll be doing the 3 Caballeros, and this one was released in 1945. So I'm just at the tail end of World War II, and this one is I think I've never seen it actually, but my best understanding of it, it's basically almost a sequel to to the one we did last time on this channel, and that was the Los Amigos one. So this is the 7th one in the Walt Disney Classic series. And yeah, so I haven't never seen it, like I said before. Got to see pretty much most of the same actors. Donald Duck's in it. Most same voice actors. Same writing director was Norm Ferguson at this time. And yeah, I've never seen this, but without getting too much into it, let's dive right in to 3 Caballeros. See you guys at the end with my first reactions. So, after watching the 3 Caballeros, I gotta say, that was actually a pretty nice film. I think actually it's better, in my view, than Los Amigos, I guess you could call it the prequel to this one. And yeah, in this one, we saw the return of Jose Caracoa, which I love, because he was so great addition, and such a genius character idea in the original this Los Amigos. And the 3 Caballeros, he shined again, and I like that they reused him and also kind of expand their friendship with Donald Duck. And this one kind of also is like an anthology series as well, in terms of both there's different stories you see in the beginning part. We see the different stories about we see a story about a burro or mule or donkey, and how like the story between the narrator and him, how their story kind of was, because basically the story starts out with like Donald Duck receiving presents from Jose Caracoa, and each one has a different kind of story, which I did like. And on this one, we also saw the if I get the pronunciation right, we have a third new main character, and also that's where the 3 Caballeros. We have Panchito Pistoles, which represents Mexico, as Jose Caracoa does Brazil, as we established already in Los Amigos, the first of these 2 films. And yeah, those 3 are a pretty good combo, the 3 Caballeros. It was a really fun one too. Both visually strikingly. I really did like, my favorite part, I think, was the scene where Jose Caracoa shows Donald Duck and asks him if he's ever seen Bahia, which was a really nicely done town. It looked like a story into it too, and I really did enjoy that, me personally too. And that was a fun little sequence to watch, and a little one that kind of gets you moving too. Also, another thing that also makes this film one that will really stand out among the because this is all part of a 6 sort of package series, which is done by the Walt Disney Company in the 40s, basically raised some money for a studio which kind of was going through some financial troubles too, and also was part of kind of to the government this time. The federal government was kind of wanting to show kind of goodwill towards Latin America, so they made a bunch of these. These first few films were more of a Latin America centered too, kind of just so that they have friendly relations with the U.S. But I really like that this one stood out was the fact we got live action dancing characters, and also with the animation, so they overlayered the animation with the live action characters, and they incorporated this character into the story, which was actually was pretty revolutionary time. This is one of the first feature animation films to do this, and I'm also, if you guys ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, they kind of do the exact same thing as well, but this predates that one by 50 years. So it's really great to see that they were doing this kind of level of advancement in animation and with live action way back in the 1940s. So this was released in 44, 45 when it was released in North and South America. And this is an all-around fun film too. I love the storylines. This one has so much fun. I did enjoy that they got more into the story, because these ones that we've seen, like Salos Amigos, it wasn't fun to watch, but those were kind of little slice of life stories too. Also, it's kind of more of a documentary sort of thing too. But I'm glad this one kind of shifted that a little bit. So whereas more kind of story of the three caballeros and their adventures together, and I did love also how the kind of story the movie was kind of shown like in like a book, every little thing too, and also some really cool transitions in there too. Also, another funny part I enjoyed, was kind of fun to watch, was Donald Duck is apparently a ladies' man. So, also, that actually, it looks like that did actually get some blowback when it first released. That he was actually interested in the beauty of women. That was actually got some blowback before it was first released. So, very interesting thing to think about. But that was a fun, good intentional heart scene, I think, in my opinion too. But I see where some people might have had some issues with that back then. But the Three Caballeros is another continuation of Saludos Amigos, so basically a sequel to Saludos Amigos, in my eyes at least. But they were actually produced very much along the same time, very much along the same time, because they came out about only 2 years apart from each other, and much of the same actors, same voice actresses, stuff like that too. Same directors, same advisors too. And this one also runs about, as it looks around about 1 hour and 10 minutes or so. So it's a little longer than the last one. I think the last one we did was actually the shortest Walt Disney film that we're looking in this series. That was really short too. But yeah, all around this was a good film too. Also, we got the continuing before, kind of gave audiences more kind of insight into Latin American, Mexican culture and stuff too, Brazilian culture too. And I did like how this one, little mid part, it said more. Obviously, with the third caballero we got, this one with Panchito, we got, because he represents Mexico in this film, we got more of Mexican culture and some of the sort of term and stuff that they gave out, that we learned more about Latin America, because it wasn't really that much, really not a lot of people in society, I believe, really knew about or really paid attention to stuff outside the U.S. So it kind of gave them a little bit insight into their world. But visually, another thing I liked too was there's some animations, besides the live action one, but like where there's some scenes where characters actually come out in the frame, because like Donald Duck gets this old camera, and then the characters come out in the frame and actually come into beams of light and shake Donald Duck's hand, which I really liked. That was a nice fun addition to the story overall, which was really fun to watch. And I must imagine what it must have felt like in 1945. You're watching this in the theater, and you see literally characters coming out of it. So kind of the vision of 3D that wouldn't come to pass for another few decades. They try to do that in the Three Caballeros too. But yeah, Three Caballeros, definitely a great one to watch. Also excited, there's some kind of little more mini series too that they did over past decades, kind of with the Three Caballeros. So maybe I gotta check those ones out too. But yeah, so that was the Three Caballeros. And that was the 7th film in the ongoing series, where I watch every single Disney classic film. So if we look at next time, so tomorrow on Tuesday, we'll be watching Make My Music, which came out in 1946, and it looks like it has a few new overseeing producers and art directors there too. So maybe we'll get a little more vibe in that one too. I don't believe that one. I've never seen it. I don't believe that one has the Three Caballeros in it, as far as I know. But I'm excited to see what that one has to offer and see what that one is. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys stay tuned the rest of this week when we do the rest of my videos, because this is a fun thing going on, and I hope you guys also take time to celebrate and remember the impact of that Disney and the Walt Disney Company have had on your lives, people you know of lives too, because it's a century on the 16th of October, so a week from when this is being released, it will be the 100th anniversary, and really exciting time for them. So congratulations to them making it to a century. And I'm glad to be with you guys too and just share some fun videos with you, watch these fun movies, because this is where the foundation of Disney is and how it transformed what it is to today. But I hope you guys have a great day, and always remember, become a film fanatic.